Life just
I do it.
life just happening.
Fucking John Wick, man.
All right. Welcome to Comic 87 Gaming. I am joined this evening by Gun Grip Customs. How's it going, Gun?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Not bad at all. So tonight we're going to be casting a Onward VR scrim between Murphy's Maniacs and the Shadow Kings, and I believe that they're going to be playing to VR ML rules. So it'll be 3 maps, best of 4 or best of 7 rounds per map. And our first map today is Subway.
Did you say VR ML rules?
I believe they're going VR ML rules this evening.
Sadly, that means no one will be using M203 frag grenades on Subway.
That's right, yeah. Now, there are a number of things that bother me about Subway as I fly around and get some perspective here. There's way too many floors and way too few places to get there. So we'll try to keep everybody in the action here. I'm just waiting for teams to spawn in. What we can do is we can talk about where the objective is, which is right here. We call this the South Stairs objective. And the spawns for South Stairs objective are at the top of North Stairs, which would be the most direct route. And there's also a spawn on the platform level, right around the middle here by the north track, which is a little bit of a harder push, a little bit slower, but we've seen aggression work both ways.
Yeah, for me, the North Stairs one obviously is the preferred spawn. But the bottom one gives you options. You know, you're kind of starting from the middle. So if you want to approach the OBJ from a couple different approaches or avenues, the downstairs is probably a better start for that.
Yep.
If you want to bum rush it from one side, the North Stairs is probably better for that.
I tend to agree. It's when I'm playing on this objective, I do whatever's like you just described. If we spawn on the North Stairs, I get really aggressive. If we spawn downstairs, I start wondering about routes and paths I can take that the Volk team won't be expecting.
Right. But it all boils down to one thing. Can you get to that little intersection up there by the South Stairs?
Yes.
Easier said than done. If the defense is holding the proper lines in the right corners, it's tough. If they're patient and they're not too peaky, it's tough to dig them out.
No, absolutely. This objective looks really open when you're peeking at it, because you've got the triple X alley approach, which you can cap from the inside of those fences, so you may not be in direct line of sight for the main alley here. There's the South Stairs approach, which seems like it'd be pretty easy to defend, but as defenders get picked off throughout the round, it is a good last man kind of attack for a Marsoc 1 up or 2 up. And then there's the approach from the main alley side, which is granted all kinds of cover for both offensive and defensive teams. So there's a couple good places there to hide some C4, and there's also a couple good places to duck behind as you make that approach. Either trash can there, this nook right at the intersection of the objective alley and main alley, and then this side alley here by the bar sign.
I remember when I first started playing Onward like 4 years ago. 4 years? Yeah, I think it's 4 years now. I hated Subway. I couldn't stand it, man, because I sucked at it. I'll be honest. It was terrible. I'm like, I didn't know where to go. It was confusing to me. It took me forever to figure out the layout and remember it. But now, definitely one of my favorites.
It has that effect on people. This was my least favorite map when I first started playing Onward. And then by the time I got around to playing competitively, it was my favorite. Seems like the teams are just joining in, so that's enough about me. Round is starting, and we have the North Stairs, top of the North Stairs spawn for Murphy's Maniacs.
Nice.
There we go.
Shadow King's getting ready. Getting rid of that extra gear they don't need. Looks like Oddball's going to push down the south stairs.
We got a five-man push by Murphy's Maniacs. Cap Doctori takes Mini Sneaky. And Murfinator. This is good.
Oh, he's getting aggressive. He's pushing. He finally gets refragged by Snakebite.
Does get a little piece of Snakebite there. But this takes away quite a bit of Murphy's Maniacs' potential. They've immediately gone down to a 4-3 disadvantage. And Snakebite, having to use that syringe, is already down to now a one-hit finish for himself.
What do we have left? We have Anna 1917, Ace of Spades, and Snakebite. Hold up in Chinatown here, trying to figure out what's going to be their best route. I think what they were doing is waiting for some more aggression since Cap Doctori pushed out there so aggressively. They might be expecting another.
I'm not getting a whole lot of game audio here, so I'll try and rectify that while we're waiting for things to go down. There we go. That's a little better.
Now you can hear it?
Yep, got game audio now.
Snakebite pushes to the corner, the blue tarp corner there, at the bottom of Main Street.
It's a splash out, or is that that's a frag?
Another frag.
Yeah.
That's his second frag. He threw a frag just a minute ago up into the trash can alley up there.
Just a lot of patience coming out of the Shadow Kings to hold this tight defense. Not sure if Cap Doctori got those callouts on his
I don't think
kills.
he did. I don't think he did. He pushed up pretty far and he went in gun up. I don't know that he got up. Ooh, Snakebite barely avoids getting taken out by Mobstar. Or was that? It was Mobstar.
That is Mobstar. Mobstar able to get the call out on Snakebite's location there.
Looks like Ace of Spades and Anna. Where are they headed?
They're making a
They're
really
still
slow
in
push.
Chinatown.
Yeah.
Flash out by Ace of Spades, pieing it off. They're heading towards Triple X Alley. Looks like they're going to push up that way. Snakebite's going to maybe draw some attention towards his direction first.
Yeah, Snakebite getting some audio cues off Mobstar there in the side alley.
Is he calling him out? Who's yelling at Mob down there?
Snakebite looking for C4s. See the laser there.
Trash can.
Smith's here.
Smith has a C4, and it is positioned just under
The triple X sign.
the everyday sign there.
Yeah. Now
But
that's
it looks like it's visible
that,
from...
that
barely.
is visible.
It is.
He was
It is.
probably
They could
aiming
shoot
for
that.
the sign.
Now, Ace of Spades could take that out if he sees it. Oh, lasers. I almost forgot lasers. There we go. You got night vision on too, right?
No, it's pretty bright on my side of the world here.
Oh. On my screen, it's totally necessary.
Looking pretty bright on my screen. I'm just looking at the cast.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's not super dark. I don't
No,
personally
no.
use night vision on Subway, and as a caster, night vision's always a double-edged sword. Snakebite's really pushing up here onto Mobstar. This is going to be a slow peak. Mobstar takes it.
Ace of Spades low crawling up Triple X Alley. May have spotted the C4. No, not yet.
Looks like he's looking for that flank I think the first push, that first aggressive push by Cap Doctore, really put them on their toes looking for that flank. Because Anna and Ace of Spades are both looking backwards.
It really did twist them up a bit, didn't it?
Oh, sure did.
Well, I don't think they were expecting that.
Those early picks are so vital.
I would have liked to have seen Cap pull his own reins a little bit, you know, and after that second kill, back off, so that they still had his help down there.
Rich.
But I know what it feels like.
Right?
You know, you run down, you get one, you get two. Oh my God, I'm gonna keep going. I'm invincible, and then you're dead.
We got Sharkfish in the chat saying hi there. How's it going, buddy?
Sharky.
Oh,
Here comes Ace of Spades, slow peeking around the corner. Is he gonna pick Smith?
he is gonna pick Smiths.
Smith was falling asleep.
Oddball is able to get the refrag there. Smoke out from Anna. Anna pre-fire. Anna is flashed. And Oddball's grenade to finish the round.
No, I think they ran out of time. I think he
Oh.
blew her up after.
Oh. All right, so we'll just pull up the scores there. Oddball and Major Cap Doctore taking the top fragger in the first round with 2 kills apiece. And we will put a point on the board for the Shadow Kings.
Good defense. Good defense with some aggression right off the bat. I don't think that Murphy's Maniacs was expecting it. Because it seemed to hold them up. They after that happened, after Cap Doctor ran down Main Street and picked team captain Murphy up and one other, I can't remember who it was. The other 3 remaining members just kind of stopped in Chinatown and held there for a solid minute and a half before Snakebite pushed up Main Street with some grenades that he picked off of some downed comrades there.
Yeah, we were able to see pretty clearly that they came down to the last couple minutes there before they were even able to get to the objective, and that's a result of that early push and slowing everything down. Is you're starting to take away the Marsoc time. So looks like we're going right back into the match, and Shadow Kings get the downstairs spawn. There we go.
Apparently Ace is the trash panda. Wait a minute. Where's her 5th? Oh, he's right there. Oh, she.
So a very different push out of the Shadow Kings. We have Oddball going for a north stairs push. Smith's watching for the flanker coming down the stairs, and everybody else going up for what looks like an overpass push.
Yeah, it looks like 3 coming up overpass. Nice. They're gonna have no resistance at all till they get to the very end, back up to Main Street.
That
Looks like Ace of Spades
I was going prone.
got might have accidentally tapped his trigger there.
Whoops. Little negligent discharge. Never hurt nobody.
Yeah. Now they
That's
did
not
get a
good.
call out onto main. I'm not sure if maybe we're a little crunchy up there.
Oh, War Within. I think maybe that 2 or 3 smoke might have been shorter than he wanted it to be.
Potentially, but with Snakebite where he is on trash can there, I think he might be lucky.
Oh no! War Within's nade downs himself and Cap Doctore. Calamity.
Yep.
Calamity at the end of overpass.
Mobstar is able to get Cap Doctore up.
That's gonna be a good frag right there on Snakebite. No, it's not.
That was close. That was very close.
Oh, Snakebite is way back in the corner behind these boxes here. Okay,
That is a new way to play that spot.
that's a nasty little spot there.
Yeah. But I think there's a lot of focus right now. Oh. Mobstar goes down to Anna. Cap Doctore.
Oh no, and
Ace of Spades.
Smith goes down to a frag.
All the way at the doorway? Or where?
Yeah, he came around the corner. He's on either side. I didn't see his face.
It's gonna be
I think my
tough.
grenade got him then.
Now, I agree with you, but it looks like Ace of Spades and Murfinator are still looking for Smiths. Just I say that, Ace of Spades rotates out.
Yeah, I don't know that they know he's down, and they're not going down there. Are they going down there to confirm or not? Looks like they're
No,
not.
doesn't look like they're going to. Leaves Oddball in a tough situation here. Getting call-outs from Smiths, I'm sure.
Oddball is definitely in a tough spot. He may go. Well, he's got just under 3.5 minutes. I mean, he could potentially go all the way across the platform and pick Smiths up.
It sounds like he is. I'm listening to the team chat now, and
Yep.
Oddball is gonna rotate around for the pickup. Oh, maybe he's not.
Ooh, maybe not that way. Not a good way to go.
Nope. And
Oh, onward timing. As soon
onward
as he
timing.
looked down.
Yeah, watch that laser go down.
Yeah. As soon as he looked down, it looked like he was gonna grab something off his kit. Snakebite peeked out.
So Cap Doctor getting the only kill for the Shadow Kings there. And Snakebite and an Ace of Spades with 2 apiece for Murphy's Maniacs. And we'll give a point to Murphy's Maniacs on Subway. Epsilon's kicking around in the chat. How's it going, buddy? He's got some kind things to say about you. All that time in the gym's working for you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
So the objective
Next
is
OBJ.
moving to Chinatown.
Yeah.
I'll bring us back to Chinatown here. This is probably my favorite objective on this map.
Chinatown, is it?
I think it is. It's either this or the center platform. Those really common, popular objectives. But there's just so much going on with this Chinatown objective. So it can be capped from right in here, coming from the north alley. You can kind of tuck in behind this little black box, and that's within the cap radius as well. Just against this wall, you can crawl in nice and low with lots of cover and get into the cap radius. And then obviously from the corner on the inside of Chinatown here. Anywhere else from within that cap radius. But those 2 sneaky spots, you need a minimum of 2 defenders up, I think, to really hold this objective, and it's very cappable.
Yeah, just the right amount of forced rotations. You go 1 to 2, maybe 3 picks, and some well-placed smokes. You can sneak in here and get this one before you kill all the defenders for sure.
Absolutely. I wonder. Yeah, so we got good stuff going on there. Now the 2 spawns for... Is it 2 spawns for this one? There is.
For the Chinatown, there, yeah, isn't there? Yeah, there's one. Yeah, there sure is. There's one at the bottom of South Stairs,
That's right. Yeah, so
one at the bottom of South Stairs, and the other one is on the other side of the center platform, on the north side of the center platform.
yeah, that feels about right.
Yeah, not all the way north. It's like the second. Between tracks 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken, by
Yeah.
this map here on the west end.
Just taking a little fly through Subway here. There's so many lanes and tunnels and doorways. So many ways to get where you're going. But we haven't seen much use of that yet, with both of the objectives being on the exterior, upstairs and the outside.
What are some common defensive positions here?
Well, I can share mine. So my favorite defensive position is right in this, tucked in this corner, looking at the west side of the Chinatown there, because that gives you a really good line on the main alley trash can cap spot there that I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
As well, you're only a short distance from seeing that north alley cap spot as well. Now the problem with that is it's very meta. Everybody knows to look there. It gets pre-fired quite often, so depending who I'm playing against, I'll modify it just a little bit here and there. It's also super important to have somebody in North Alley. This is a C4 paradise here. I'll brighten that up a little bit. And there is one spot you can hide from the North Alley push, and one spot that you can hide from the defenders in North Alley. So that's usually a very effective push as well. The tarp at the bottom of main alley stairs, tarp corner there. Another highly, highly meta spot. Very common to see people in there.
Yeah, that spot will often get smoked out, or even fragged if you got a skilled frag thrower on your team.
There's so much nuance to Subway. So if you're using C4 on your defense, there's so many signs and outcrops and textures sticking out from the walls. You can hide a C4 in a lot of places. Very difficult to clear. So even these meta defensive spots, to get into a line where you can pre-fire them, you're usually walking past the C4.
Yeah, definitely a favored tactic here on Subway. Lots of places to hide them.
So Murphy's Maniacs taking the north stairs side.
12061.
Spawn.
Looks like they're gonna go five up the north stairs. Nope. Round reset.
Not quite sure, but usually the teams will round reset if not all the players load in, or if somebody's got a glitch of some kind. So we'll give the teams a second to sort that out. I'm wondering if somebody dropped. It doesn't look like it. Looks like the Shadow Kings. Yeah, we have a drop. Shadow Kings were the offending team there for the round reset. And they appear to have lost War Within.
Yeah, they did.
Yep. So we'll give them a second to get a player in. Just checking the Discord to see if there's any comms there on what might have happened. So I just got a message there. They're going for a timeout.
Uh-oh.
So there must be some tech issues. I'll bring us back to our nice quiet commentary page there.
Good thing is, if I know Shadow Kings, and I think I do, they probably have 3 or 4 guys waiting to jump in.
Absolutely, they do.
They always seem to have a lot of availability.
Yeah.
Other guys eager to play. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, we're back in. Oh, no, you know what that was? That was the auto.
False start.
False start. That was the auto, the timer. No, that is all right.
I'm just flying around Subway. This is definitely the best seat in the house, man.
Yeah.
Wish I would have got into casting sooner.
I know. I feel much the same. Would have been great to have this kind of perspective on some of these matches a little earlier in my Onward career. But I think the value of playing for a couple years in the competitive scene and playing with a lot of these teams before getting a chance to cast them probably did me some good as well.
Yeah. Jumping straight into casting without really knowing the game is probably doesn't make for a very good caster.
No. I've got lots of experience playing with some guys that are much better than I am, and I still think there's lots to learn about the commentary and the names of nooks and crannies on all the maps and all the call-outs, and I'd have a hard time doing that if I was brand new to the game, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, those are hard though, because sometimes people use different call-outs for the same thing, depending on where they learned it from, or if their individual teams have special names for things.
Yeah, there's a few of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a few times. Well, we've played together quite a bit. There's been a few times where you just, it's in Wade's spot, it's in Smith's spot, right?
Yeah. I remember when I first joined Shadow Kings. Wow, maybe a couple years ago now. We toyed with the idea of just amongst the team of renaming all the buildings on Downfall, like people's houses. Like that's Anne's house, and that's George's house, and that's Fred's house. So if anybody ever heard us talking, they wouldn't have any idea what buildings we were talking about.
I mean, it's a good idea, but I don't have the capacity to learn that much in a short amount of time.
Yeah, that's exactly why we didn't do it. We're too old for that.
Cap Doctori pushing again.
Oh, that did not work out.
Didn't work out for him at all, but he's going to get some callouts because he's only downed.
This whole team.
Looks like the whole team confirms him there.
I tell you what, man. If that C4 was thrown 10 seconds later, he downs four out of 5 players.
Yep.
Clear. Smoking. 3, 2, 1.
This here is what you call just brute forcing your way up North Alley.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see it.
Oh, that hurt.
Downs 2. Oh, wow.
And somebody was holding a flag. And with the refresh. Oh, and the 2 revives.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
Very quickly it becomes a 3-3.
Yeah, big time missed opportunity.
I'm interested to see the Shadow Kings defense here.
There's 2 up there.
Mobstar calls out that there's at least 2. Smoke comes out.
249. It is a
does.
249. Letting the 249 sing. All of the utility that they find on the floor here, on the ground, is getting used. All of it. Wow. There's so much utility right now.
Ace of Spades down to Mobstar.
This is getting dangerous.
Yep. Remember what I said. It takes 2 people to defend this objective.
Yep. Another smoke.
Smith's able to get
Mobstar's
Mobstar up.
up.
Yep.
Nice. Oh no. The free fire through smoke takes him out. Ace of Spades needing to reload yet? No?
Oddball. Good grenade on Mini Sneaky.
2v2 madness
With
on
3
North
minutes
Alley.
to go. There's a lot of time to rotate off of this push and really surprise the defenders here.
Oh, fumbles the 249 in the reload. Let's go, Ace of Spades. Get it done. Almost gets shot behind the trash can.
Yeah.
Gotta be behind the dumpster.
Grabs the backup gun.
Both Smiths and Oddball taking lines onto those other lanes, Triple X alley there and main.
Anna asking Ace of Spades, do you have anything? I'm afraid not. Every bit of utility that was in that alley has been thrown.
So here's what I was just talking about with the time. Anna and Ace of Spades both rotating. All of that utility, everything, all the resources that got used up on that push. But Smiths and Oddball already in a good position to cover the rotation.
I'm betting they go overpass. Or maybe not. Ace of Spades changes his mind, goes back.
So it is overpass. You were right about that.
Come on, you gotta crawl this.
Now that rotation was the right call as far as I'm concerned, but it did not leave them with a whole lot of time to make this push from main alley.
No time.
Yeah.
No.
Ace of Spades just taking a note of the same thing I did.
Yep. He said no time. It's going to be a hard, sloppy push here. Smith with the peek out and the refrag by Anna. 1v1 eyeball Anna.
Capping.
Almost.
Oddball with the clutch. Good stuff.
That was pretty close. If Anna was ready for that cap, that might have been bad business because eyeball waited a second too long maybe to peek.
Yeah, so
after hearing those footsteps.
I had the cap timer up there. There was less than 2 seconds of actual tablet in hand. I don't know very many people that can cap in 2 seconds. There are a couple. We've seen them.
There's a couple out there.
So,
Exciting round, wasn't it? I mean,
absolutely, yes. Very
so
much
much
so.
utility, so much pre-fire, 249 rock and rolling down North Alley. It was what 4v4, 3v3, down to 2v2, all in that North Alley back and forth, with tons of dropped grenades, thrown grenades. I mean, that was nuts in North Alley for like 2 solid minutes.
No, absolutely.
All for naught, though. Who was left? Ace of Spades and Anna decided all the utility was gone. The smoke had been expired, and it would have been pretty risky to continue pushing towards that OBJ down that north alleyway to try to sneak a cap in with Oddball and Smiths on either side of the OBJ. So they decided to push around to the overpass and ran into Smiths on Main Street.
Yep.
Who picked up Ace of Spades, Anna with the immediate refrag onto Smiths, down to 1v1 Anna v Oddball, and Oddball pulls it out.
Shadow King's getting the south stairs side spawn there. They're setting up for a 3-2 push with Mobstar and Cap Doctori looking for overpass. Smith's Oddball and War Within looking for south stairs.
Defense is looking pretty tight here in Chinatown. Snakebite pushing up Main Street just now. With the frag over the buildings towards south stairs. Will he? Ooh, that
Highly
was close.
effective.
That was close. Wow, that was close. He almost took 2 of those guys out.
Now, Snakebite playing the trash can there. Oddball's gonna go make some noise and give some audio cues in that side alley.
I'm coming main.
Do we have a good call out here?
I think Cap Doctori is waiting for the refrag, waiting for the push from the south alley guys to turn and peek onto where Snakebite is, but he might be able to do it right now.
Cap Doctori takes Snakebite.
I think Snakebite was unsure of which direction to look. Footsteps on both sides.
Oh,
50-50 chance.
Ace of Spades going for that flank. I want to see how this goes.
2 or 3 smokes. Just get launched. Brute forcing their way. Ace of Spades is looking at pulling off the flank here, coming from Triple X Valley, but Mobstar stops.
Mobstar takes him. Yep.
Anna with the PKM lighting up the crosshair. Major Cap Doctori risks it and goes in for the cap. The tablet's out. Tablet's out. Cap is capped. Nice cap. Major Cap Doctori and the frag by Mobstar down and Murph.
Fantastic. It was a sub 7-second cap, which in all that smoke and all that activity, nothing to complain about there. So
Wow.
Shadow Kings take the map 4-1 with that cap.
that was a great push. They pretty much brute forced their way. They all met up on Main Street there. 2 up south stairs, 3 on the overpass. Ended up with all 5 guys pretty much right there on Main Street, brute forcing their way down. A couple 203 smokes. They pick up Mobstar picks up Ace of Spades, who was flanking from Triple X Alley towards South Street onto Main Street. Picks him up. Cap pushes into the smoke. Luckily gets across Anna's pre-fire.
Yeah.
PK and pre-fire. Gets across into the smoke. Pulls off the Cap. With 4 players still up, I think. 3 or 4? 3
There's
up.
a lot of activity there. I was focusing on that Cap. I didn't see any kills, but I was focusing on the Cap.
Oh yeah, got the kill off snake bite from Cap Doctor coming out of the overpass initially, and then Mobstar picking up Ace of Spades on the Triple X Alley flank.
So next map we're going to is Downfall, and thankfully, I did not have night vision turned on.
I did. That's what I get for running my mouth. Damn. It is actually not that bright.
Yeah, no, this is much better. I have had bad luck in the past going subway to Downfall or subway to Snow Peak. I think that's the worst when you have the night vision on.
Oh, I bet that's awful.
Subway to Snow Peak's the worst.
I thought that there was a way you could turn up the night vision, turn it up and down.
Oh,
as far as how bright it is.
You can't do that on maps where you can't turn on or off night vision. Yeah. That option is gone. That's a little bit of an oversight, I think, by the developers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna restart.
Yep.
And just so it's off.
Not a problem. I'm gonna give the teams here a couple minutes to get sorted. First objective that they're going to is going to be the helicopter bungalow there on West Street. I'll bring that up on the cast. There we go. So yeah, we're looking down at the helicopter bungalow. That's usually what I call it.
Yeah, you got 2 OBJs on that bungalow. Heli bungalow west and heli bungalow south.
It is the south objective on the outside of that rock wall.
Mm-hmm.
Downfall, one of the largest maps. This is an incredibly unique map in Onward in terms of the vanilla maps that launch with the game, or that come with the game, I should say. Every building has an interior. In fact, many of the buildings have 2 separate interiors with multiple floors. So I'm just on to upper dumpster here, I should say. You have a 2nd floor, you have a 1st floor, and as well you have the annex. So there's a lot of windows to clear, and almost every building is like that. Now there's only a couple variants of buildings, so the names usually come from what's around them. So there's a dumpster here, so that is upper dumpster, and just slightly lower is lower dumpster. And you'll see a lot of, you'll hear a lot of call-outs like that. Now for this,
all right, much better. I can see now.
Are you logged back in there?
Yeah.
Oh, and
they're getting started quick.
Yep, teams are loading. Looks like Shadow Kings are getting the southeast objective, or correction, spawn over by Marsoc. This collection of buildings in front of the Shadow King spawn here is aptly named Marsoc North, South, and Marsoc Tower, in honor of this spawn, I think.
You cut out for me a second there.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell where you were pulling it.
When the teams load in, there's always a little bit of a slowdown.
Looks like Wade Watts is in. Oh, and Uncle Face is also in. We got a couple substitutions on the Shadow King side.
And Sharkfish. We got Wade Watts,
And
Uncle
Sharkfish.
Face, and Sharkfish.
That's a big change in the lineup there.
It is a big change in the lineup, but after playing with these guys for a while, I do think it's a smart change for this map.
for sure. Sharkfish, really good sniper, great with the drone. Wade Watts also becoming a really good shot. Always using that M16. Doesn't he use a 4X?
I think he's using the 4X now. I think I'm going to catch up with some of the defense and get an idea of where they're looking on such a large map. Snakebite VR in the church on the west side. Ace of Spades in the southwest brothel. First floor, looking out the window. Mini Sneaky, Center Hotel. Cap Doctore taking pot shots at windows there.
Murph and Anna all the way in Heli 2 story.
You do need to watch that side. There is a Marsoc spawn on the northeast.
Looks like Oddball is going to have to contend with the both of them if he comes across that north side. If he can make it past Ace of Spades line.
I was going to say, that might be the first engagement there. Murph hearing the shots and calling that they're still 5 up. Oddball comfortably gets into second floor upper red. This is a dangerous position. Or powerful position for him to be in and dangerous for the defense. Able to clear a lot of lines from there.
Yeah, he might be able to see
Flashlight on
Ace
OBJ.
of Spades. Maybe. He could certainly pre-fire that window from where he is.
Cap Doctor making call-outs from lower dumpster there. I'm wondering if Snakebite is able to get any of those audio cues from church.
Oddball decides to take off from upper red and head further east and north. Makes it.
One pushed up in that north bungalow up there. I
Yep.
think he's going to North Hotel.
So Oddball does get called out.
So I think this is a pretty good distraction for the Shadow Kings here. He made it all the way into the north. Now they have no idea how far north he is. And so they're going to have to keep watching this, at least one or two. Let's see the other 4 members. A couple pairs of eyes off of them.
Absolutely, and with all the Cap Doctori pre-firing, Uncle Face gets a couple rounds off in Mini Sneaky and does manage to tag him just a little bit. So really spreading the defense attention there.
Cap Doctori is, where's he at? Lower dumpster, hookah lounge.
That Oddball gets picked up,
Oh.
and Sneaky gets Uncle Face.
-1 as well.
There we go. So very quickly. And Snakebite
Nice
gets
fight.
Sharkfish very quickly peeling apart
he's in a
the...
dangerous spot.
and Snakebite calling out Cap Doctore. Now, we have seen Wade clutch in the past, but I think he's the last player with any... last Marsoc player with any sense of surprise here.
Yeah, that might be a tall ask for Wade. Snakebite's position, super powerful, man. I like playing this spot on this OBJ. Because from behind that church, you're pretty much protected from everywhere, but you can carefully peek to everywhere as well.
Snakebite does get Cap Doctore.
Somehow only downs him. He's going back to the top right now.
And Murfinator gets Wade Watts. That is a 5-up defense for Murphy's Maniacs. That is phenomenal.
Yeah, solid.
Kills pretty evenly spread across Murph's Maniacs there. Snakebite getting 2 of the 5.
But, you know, that's kind of Downfall's MO, right?
100%.
It's a heavily Volk favored map just because there's so much open cross areas that you have to traverse to get to the OBJ as a Marsoc team, which gives a Volk a huge advantage. But There's also lots of terrain changes, elevation changes, little micro terrain that Marsoc can use to their advantage to really, really confuse the defense if they know the map well enough and know all the lines the defense might be watching. To sneak up and pop up in places the defense doesn't expect.
Yep.
Spread them out, spread their attention, pick them off. But it's tough to do. It's definitely tough to do on this map.
Absolutely. I think you hit the nail on the head. It's a Volk favored map for sure, with all of the interiors of buildings being excellent places to kind of hunker down and watch late lines.
Teams are ready,
Yeah.
jumping in.
Not giving me a whole lot of time for excess commentary, I'll tell you that. Murphy's Maniacs spawning in my least favorite spawn
There you go.
of all time, the North Villa spawn.
Okay. Make you want my name.
That one's tough, but you can at least get out of there with this OBJ.
Yes.
Because by the time Wade and Uncle reached the, break the plane of that corner, they could have ran south
I didn't see anybody cross.
if they wanted. Now they're watching. Wade takes a shot to the shoulder immediately.
One behind the rock walls.
Has to use his syringe.
West of North Hilo.
And gets a good call out from Anna.
Wow,
Got him.
what
Minus
a
one.
shot with an
Go for it, go
AUG
for it.
from way out there and onto Wade.
Yep.
Ends his round early. It's a heavy north side push here. They are running down past lower red truck.
Snake Bite's able
Oh,
to get
wow.
Uncle Face.
Oh my, this is.
Cap
man,
Doctor
maybe
takes Snake
Controller
Bite.
Puts a halt to that three-man aggressive
Snake
push
to
there. Sounds like a. What is that? Something suppressed.
That's really loud for suppressed. Is that Cap Doctor?
Yeah,
Mini
another.
Sneaky? There is a drone out. I wondered if that's what was coming out of the.
Good spotted. I think Oddball took it out.
Murph gonna be in. Oh, Murph able to take Cap Doctor. Oddball gets a good
The
hit, but
drone is
not a
still
down.
up.
Yep.
The drone is still up. Oh, that's not suppressed. That's my mistake.
Is that Oddball shooting over there?
No, Sharkfish. Oh, Sharkfish
Oh.
goes down.
I just got down. Jack at the car. I got OBJ coverage. You're okay. One northeast spawn out.
Now, one thing I will say, Sharkfish is down, and the drone is right on top of him.
They're not going to be able to confirm because it's below the windowsill.
Yep. Oh, we got a cap.
Good call out by Shark. Oddball. Fighting back. Ace of Spades in North Crater? Is that what you call it? North Crater Building? And it's way across the map.
Yeah.
What is he using? Oh, that's right. It was an AUG. Incredible shot onto Wade. Tip of his head from way up there with an AUG.
Waiting to see what happens here. 3 minutes is a lot of time, but it's not a lot of time on downfall.
It's not. Oddball's in a good spot if he does not peek.
Oh, I think he's just getting. Yep. Just got a little too peaky there. Murphy's Maniacs able to take a Marsoc round.
I'll tell you what, that was a pretty aggressive push from the north. Like you said right from the jump, not your favorite spawn on this OBJ. It's hard to get out of there sometimes. But they brute force pushed their way across the north from east to west, taking Wade out almost immediately. Anna with incredible shots from way up in the north between North Hotel and Northeast Spawn House.
Yep.
Takes Wade out. Snakebite, Murph, and one more push up to heli 2-story, take out Uncle Face, and it starts to collapse from there, man. It was pretty impressive. Pretty aggressive push. On a
So-
map like this, you don't see that often.
No, and I thought there was definitely some moments there where I thought the push was going to halt. Cap Doctore putting the brief stop to the three-man push there,
Mm-hmm.
I thought was maybe going to change the momentum a little bit, but Murphy's Maniacs definitely able to hold on to that momentum and react to some of those changes highly effectively.
Yeah, Cap picked up 2, if I'm not mistaken. He picked up 2 from his position, but the Murphinator, team captain for Murphy's Maniacs, I believe, she picked him up, got the refrag on him, and that allowed Anna to down Shark, which forced Oddball to push out, do the rotation, and Ace of Spades, who got into Vault Tower, was just waiting for his opportunity and picked it up.
Yep. So objective has moved over to Heli 2-story on the north side by the annex door. And Shadow Kings get the South Valley spawn.
Interesting OBJ here. You can cap this from 3 different spots, outside by the OBJ, of course, down in the basement, and I believe up on the 2nd floor, if you put the tablet down to the corner of the floor there.
I believe so. That's usually try to keep that one to myself.
My bad. My bad.
Wade Watts early.
Nice shots. Across the map. Wade ends
dead.
mini sneakies round early.
Wade is incredibly skilled and dangerous up on those Marsoc boulders there.
That was less than 10 seconds into the round.
Yep. Oh.
Sharkfish. What? Face shot on Ace of Spades. The M16 A4 on semi.
Yeah. Taking nice long shots. He has the 12 times on that M16.
Just
And
confirmed.
Revert is going off down there as well. Shadow King's looking to return the favor here.
Yeah, it's so important to break that momentum. If you let a team get a Marsoc round and then give them the following Volk, it's very difficult to catch up. It's
Yeah.
defeating.
100%. It's hard to come back from that, especially on downfall.
You can hear the Shadow Kings pre-firing on a bunch of windows. Your ears do not deceive you. Snakebite taking some shots there, but everything going into the wall, the hitbox on the wall there.
Oh.
I have a flash. I can drop out this window.
Major Cap Doctoria, Uncle Face, pushing up to Center Hotel right now, west side of it. Looks like they're going to go inside, maybe get some lines from the windows on the different floors, maybe up on a rooftop.
Interesting.
And 1917 tucked into the basement.
Yeah,
It's a 3B.
Probably 2.
It's a 3. There's only 3 of us left.
Murphinator just noticing their friendly count of 3. Interested in the
I'm covering this north side.
flashlight
I'm covering
and Heli 2-story basement window there.
I
I'll
can
let you
see
guys
this
know
window.
if they make it into upper.
There's a flashlight.
I can see
Yeah.
the upper windows.
Heli 2-story basement door.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Just enough to distract you as you
I
come
can't
in.
quite see lower red truck, but I can see the upper red truck, so I'll let you guys know.
Interesting.
That sounded like center bungalow.
Anna.
I wonder if one of those might be good on the OBJ room, like in the basement down there.
Looks like Sharkfish is just missing the lines on a snake bite there.
Yeah, he's definitely got his eye on
Just
him.
keep popping your head out and looking.
Does he see or is he pre-firing? I think he sees him.
I think he saw at one point, and there's only one exit out of that room. And he can see it. Murphinator's at risk here. Uncle Face able to get to the heli bungalow.
Murphinator rocking a G3A3?
Oddball able to push with Shark's suppression on a snakebite. Oddball able to push all the way to the helicopter.
Snake bites. Looking to get smoked out here if they're not careful. Watch that window. Uncle Face pre-fires it.
Nice.
Down. They're outside. or is
wow.
that them?
This is looking pretty excellent.
Cap Doctor
Murphy
takes
goes
Murph.
down. Anna's gonna fight her heart out. She takes Major Cap Doctor, but this should be a cap. Eyeball should be on OBJ right now.
Uncle Face is able to take the kill there. There's no cap, but it is a point for the Shadow Kings.
All right. You know me, I gotta keep it real. That I feel like that's 100%, and I think everybody on the team is probably going to agree with me that that should have been a cap.
Yes.
They had an outstanding kill count. They should have, because only to that point, I think only one had died. Major Cap Doctor right there at the end. Or no, did Wade? Anyway, they 100% had that cap.
Yep.
Eyeball could have called it out. Hey, I'm going for cap. They should have known there was only one left. So immediately, if you got a 3-1, and you still have 2 minutes left, you see on the clock there's 1:56 there when it ended. You should at least make one attempt on that cap, at least one. If that guy going for that cap dies immediately, then you can consider taking out that last defender if you know exactly where they're at. But there should be an immediate do not kill order. If you're 3-1 and you're close to the objective, somebody should make an attempt on that objective with that tablet out.
I agree 100%. Now we have. I do believe they had a good kill count, but we have the ultimate god view of the map.
Of course.
So
Of course.
I always try to keep that in mind. Because
I know it's hard.
I'm the
It's hard
first person to criticize, right?
Yeah, for sure. Me too. Me too. When you're watching from up here, it's real easy to armchair quarterback it.
That's right.
And I can totally understand. Uncle Face was probably covering the doorway, and Anna popped out of it, and trigger discipline is real hard when you're reticle is on a doorway and an enemy pops out of that doorway.
Yep.
Anna did the right thing. Realized they were the last one up, ran outside immediately, and got picked off. Saved the cap.
Yeah, from that position, what could have been done is deactivating the objective as well. That would be
True.
I would have considered
True.
that, and I think I've seen it come out of some highly skilled players deactivating the objective. I've seen it come out of Theta. So if Theta's doing it, then
For me, I find it hard to remember it as an option.
yeah.
I almost never think of that as an option. And it could be because I'm never the last guy up on objective. I'm usually the first one dead. But that's neither here nor there.
Anna getting a little
opportunity.
peeky here at the boulders. See a laser coming over from Sharkfish. Sneaky in
Sharkfish
here.
way up in North Brothel there. But I think Anna's looking for Sharkfish's position as well.
I think this is gonna be it for Sneaky. Oh, onward timing. There it is.
Sharkfish downs him.
Only a down and not able to get a confirm from that angle.
No,
So-
no way. That'll be an easy res. Snake bite. Looks like he's going for it.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Can't. No one has an eye on him from Center Hotel.
So Sneaky not sure where those shots came from.
It looks like we have a
Yeah, I
Volk
think it's North
member.
Brothel
Major Cap
last
Doctori, is it? It is. Way up in upper red with a great line of sight towards that Marsoc end.
Now there is a drone up over Center Hotel now. Sneaky does get revived. So this is bad because this could lead to a bad count for the Shadow Kings.
It can. It can.
Those revives are so powerful in upsetting the other team's options.
Especially when they take place behind defilade like that. There's no way anybody could have seen that
Drone is
revive go
down.
Wade takes the drone down.
Sharkfish.
Able to get
Sharkfish
Sneaky.
finished the job.
Yep.
But he may think that that's two now.
I just killed one.
Yep, he does. He thinks that's... He calls
You
that
thought
as
it
a
was two?
kill.
Oh no. Almost got that call right. The fake death by Major Captain October.
I just missed that.
Frag was outside the building and he did it anyway.
Nope.
Uncle Face from the helicopter taking shots at Snakebite. Tucked in between the... Ooh, man, that's close. Snakebite makes it around the wall.
Snakebite going for the cross.
Makes it. Uncle Face misses his shots. Hit a couple hitboxes there, I think.
But he will end up getting a good call out there. Murph and Cap Doctore. Yeah.
Are they in there talking to each other?
Well, they're talking to their teams about each other. Yeah, there they go.
I hear you.
There's the two team captains just hanging out in the middle of the map. That's what that is.
How dare you get in your way?
That's funny. Looks like Ace of Spades working his way up the east side there. Maybe thinking about a north end around.
Looks like Sharkfish is who's taking shots at him there? Anna and Snakebite both trying to get lines onto Sharkfish.
Shark is way tucked in, man.
He's very happy about that. He's chuckling away.
Murphy's Maniacs looking a little bit disjointed here on this Marsoc push.
Cap Doctore able to get Snakebite. I was trying to get there, but Murfinator.
With the refrag.
Yep. That was a good
Nicely
sneak.
done.
Very good sneak by Murph to get all the way around center bungalow like that.
Yeah, because she was inside the building.
Yep.
She had to go out the door on the south side and go all the way around the east side of the building. Nice. Looks like she's linking back up with Ace of Spades over here at lower red truck.
These large maps, if you take every option like this on the offense correction, you can run out of time very quick. They got Ace and Murfinator in the only two I think in any position to cap if they can get past oddball. But with a minute left, there's a lot of lines to cross to get there.
Anna somehow miraculously gets Uncle, who was tucked in behind the helicopter.
Murfinator into the annex. Trying for that cap.
Wait! Picks up the trade on Murfinator. Ace of Spades going for it. And Sharkfish is the last one left. This is hella dangerous right now.
Oh,
Wow.
sorry, I think
That is
I know.
unbelievable. What looked to
didn't know you got
be,
that guy.
for sure, a Volk victory.
Yep.
Somehow Murphy's Maniacs pulled that out of the grave. That was crazy. I thought for sure they were not going to take that. Anna with a miraculous shot onto Uncle Face at the helicopter opened up the south side, pushed towards the OBJ, and opened up the line that Sharkfish now had to come and cover because Uncle was down.
Yeah.
That was insane. Wade with the trade onto Murfinator, who was in the annex of the OBJ building, Heli 2-story, getting ready to push out towards the OBJ with the tablet out. Wade makes it around there. They trade. That was dangerous. That was almost a cap. It could have been over.
That
Luckily,
shows
Sharkfish ran out.
the importance of that coordination right at the last within the last minute. I was in the middle of saying that it wasn't cappable, and they were able to put two players onto the into the cap radius. And trades are great when there's only a minute left, but on a map this big, it's really hard to rotate your last players in.
I would say the play of the game there was probably the refrag by Murfinator onto Major Cap Doctore.
100%.
He was in a super powerful position in that north bungalow. As soon as she got the refrag on him after he picked up Snakebite near the dumpster buildings down there, that opened it wide up. She linked back up with Ace of Spades at lower red truck, and then, which made for an easy covered push from Sharkfish's line towards the OBJ building.
Yeah, no, that was that's three Marsoc rounds in a row, I believe.
That's crazy.
Yeah, not something you typically see on this map, but obviously, as soon as we said it was a Volk favored map, right?
And now that puts Shadow Kings in a very, very tough spot of having to win a Marsoc round. They have to take this Marsoc round if they want to stay on this map.
And coming on to a upper dumpster objective. That is not an easy objective to cap, especially from that spawn.
Yeah, from the furthest possible spawn you could get.
Yeah. We'll see how well the Shadow Kings use this 6 minutes that they have, but a lot of this time is either going to be spent clearing corners or getting to the objective.
Oh yeah. We're looking like a 1-1-3-ish push. 3 guys over on the west end, 1 at lower red truck, and 1 all the way on the east end.
Wade Watts doing Wade Watts things. Anna takes Major Cap
Wow.
Doctore.
SKS's him to death.
I think our
you what,
next engagement is
Anna's-
probably going to be Wade Watts here.
Anna's been super dangerous on this map. 6-1.
Yeah.
6-1. Killing
Unreal.
on this map. Long range shots with an AUG of all things. An AUG. What?
I'm thinking Wade Watts might actually be able to do some damage over here.
I don't think they know he's there.
Now, Ace of Spades is in a good spot to stop this push by Wade, but probably not looking for it. So let's.
Onward timing being onward timing. Well, he's inside the building. He's pretty safe.
Oh yeah.
See what Wade does.
We're gonna give Wade a little time to cook, and we're gonna go hang out with Sharkfish, who's got a drone up. Oddball and Uncle Face trying to clear that cross to the center hotel. Just as I say that, Oddball confirms.
I'll go first. Right behind you.
I'm not hearing any calls from Sharkfish, so he must be looking. He's searching.
That's a good cross onto center hotel.
Tell you what, Sharkfish is going to have a hard time finding anybody because the entirety of the Murphy's Maniacs team is inside of a building.
Yeah.
They're all inside of something. Yep.
There.
Ace of Spades is just calling out the drone's presence, letting everybody know, hey, don't let it spot you. Stay tucked in.
As we watch
He's not
the
an FPS3.
watch the lasers intersect here, you're gonna see a lot of clearing common windows and a lot of lasers coming really close.
Drones on me. Ace, it looks like it's coming the other direction.
Excellent trigger discipline by Murphy's Maniacs to not take that drone out.
Oddball's really lasing that window where Anna is, but he's got a bad angle. Not going to be able to see Anna's head because they are off to his right.
Yeah.
Now, if he had a 203 grenade, he could solve that problem if he suspected someone of being in that room.
Bungalow,
yes.
helicopter bungalow.
12
One
X.
going left.
So Ace of Spades getting a good call out on Heli Bungalow there. However, that's going to give his position away to Wade Watts, who he doesn't realize is right beside him.
There's one in lower center hotel. He's facing lower dumpster.
Uncle Face. Oh!
Wow.
Anna with that SKS.
Tell you. Nasty with it, man.
Which one? Yeah, I'm gonna stay down for this one. Oh yeah. By the red car.
With a 4 times on.
Yep.
Oh, gets eyeball in the face.
Yep.
What's that? Echo 2?
Good count from Murphy's
Yep.
Maniacs as well. Anna calls out the Echo 2.
This looks sewn up pretty tight right here, man. Unless Sharkfish and Wade can start pulling off some miraculous tricks, getting the defense to rotate.
Sharkfish
Yeah,
gonna
just
walk
go for a
right into
minute.
Anna here.
Free firing it.
Sharkfish
gets
takes
one.
Murph.
He's not careful. And it's going to peek him.
With only 42 seconds left. And this is what I said at the beginning of the round. It's hard to pick apart a defense on this map. Wade Watt's able to get ace of spades.
Nice.
But just not enough time, I don't think.
30 seconds now. Murphy's Maniacs is going to have to panic in a really bad way for Shadow Kings to pull this off.
I think Sharkfish is about to cross. He's going to be called
Will
out.
he pre-fire the window? Will he pre-fire the window? He does. Gets the trade. Wade is going for it.
Oh, and Anna with another SKS headshot. So Murphy's Maniacs.
Wow.
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 Murphy's Maniacs with a 4-1 on downfall. We'll figure out where they're going next. Just want to get the kill count board back up here. Looks like there's going to be a rehost. Oh no, not a rehost. This will be Shadow Kings doing another shuffle of the roster. That's what this
Another
is.
3 guys coming in. The roster's quite deep.
Yeah.
Excellent downfall by Murphy's Maniacs, man. Surprising because downfall is a pretty good map for Shadow Kings.
Yeah,
they usually do pretty strong on it.
I did not expect to see a 4-1 on downfall, if I'm being honest. But Anna putting in the work. 9-1, top fragger 100%, and all of those headshots coming out of that SKS.
Yeah, on both sides of the ball, on offense and defense, Anna was killing it. 9-1 on downfall is a pretty tall order, and they pulled it off. Nicely done.
We're moving over to Bazaar.
Nice. Bazaar's a good time. I got the team names.
Oh, thank you very much.
Mhm.
I haven't had to type them once.
Oh, you get the thing now, huh?
I do, but it takes me a little longer, I think, to load in. All right. So we'll get to let's get right into the map here and see. So we're going for the East Courtyard. East Market. There we go. East Market objective.
Nice courtyard.
East
You're
Courtyard. So I always call the. I'll pull up the map here, and we'll do a little walkthrough, talk through. What I typically do this. So this is Bazaar. We have our center market in Bazaar right here. Our objective is nestled over here in what I would call East Market because there is two stands or 4 stands within that courtyard.
Yeah, I guess so.
And there's no stands for selling anything on the further east. But it's the opposite on the west side where there is a west market. There's stands there and there's no stands in the west courtyard. So I don't know if I'm the only one who does that, but
I know these all have colors too, but I don't. I have no idea what the colors are.
each team has a different set of callouts. This is one of the few maps where you're not going to have the right callouts if you join a pub lobby, and there's just so much variety. So
Yeah, so these, when I first started playing and first started finding out that, you know, all these buildings actually have names, each of these quadrants, or each of these blocks, I should say, on Bazaar are assigned a color. And within the color, the buildings are numbered, and they go, I believe, clockwise, starting with number 1 on the top of the quadrant and going around clockwise, counting up. But I never learned it. I don't know what the order of the colors is.
No, and it's not consistent enough. Looking at the map, it's great, but because it's not unique names, from the ground level, I can never click on which map is which, or which number is which, I should say.
Right.
Now, that being said, I do want to talk about this objective just briefly before the teams kick it off here, because this is one of those objectives that can be capped from a couple spots. You need to have a minimum of 2 defenders up to cover all the places you can cap from. So you can cap from in here in the not inside of the building, but just inside of this covered area, and from around the corner into the North Street alleyway here. So in terms of spawns, there's kind of a quick spawn just on the far side of the center market, and then there's a further spawn on the south side of the map, but still southwest. And they feel,
Southwest Road.
yeah, they feel pretty close when you spawn in, but the amount of time, like time to first contact, is significantly higher from that west road spawn.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Dangers of that the southwest spawn include the higher likelihood that one of the Volk members is going to cross that Broadway, that center main street there, into the south, which causes or creates a flank threat.
Yeah.
And if you don't see that guy coming, by the time you realize it's a flank, one of you is probably already dead. But I guess the same could be said for the quicker spawn that's on Northwest Road.
Yep.
Because you have to run south to get to that main street to see if a cross is occurring. But the risk there is, if you get that further north spawn, the Northwest Road spawn, as a defender, and you make it across the street and flank to the south, who are you flanking on? Because, what's the likelihood that somebody's going to go south from the north spawn? They're probably just going to work their way across the map. West to east, most likely.
I think the best teams, they use that, it's just information. It's the earlier you can figure out the spawn, the earlier you can kind of guess at what the tactic's going to be.
Right.
Like I said, I think most of the players that I play with, when they get that northwest spawn, it's a 5-man push through the center market.
Mm-hmm.
With some variations, sometimes teams will throw down a 1 or a 2-man split to maybe be a second option, but it's much more direct. That southwest spawn, you have a lot of teams that push guys all the way around the south into the southeast.
Oh, yeah.
And try to, I'll fly that route right now, try to use all this cover here to get into this area. You can get through this building or around it, and then you have a good line onto the defenders from over here.
Yeah, that south push is really viable when you get that further spawn, which helps you come at the objective from 2 completely different directions a little bit better.
Yep, but that's not a very possible spawn or a very possible push when you get the northwest spawn, because like you said,
No.
crossing Broadway there, that is a lot of real estate to cross.
Oh yeah. And of course, even with the north spawn, with the quicker spawn, even if you bomb rush towards the objective, they're a little closer to Kiat or Volk is a little closer to Kiat than Marsak is, I think, by a couple steps. And so it's always, it's usually likely that somebody on Volk is going to push that Kiat building to try to create an early engagement to slow that Marsak quick push down.
Yeah.
Get them holed up in the Kiat market looking for that defender.
This is the Kiat building here. We're talking about 2 stories with, or 2 stories that are accessible with an interior for players to get into. I'm trying to remember where the sign used to be that said Kiat, because that's
on the back side of it.
Is it on the back side?
Yeah. On the north side of the building. Oh, it used to be. Where's it at?
Right?
What? What the?
It's
It used to
gone.
be right on the building. A big blue and white sign on the building.
That's
Wow.
right.
That's weird. That is weird.
So it is the southwest spawn for Murphy's Maniacs. Be really interested in seeing how they play this versus how I play it.
I'm so confused on the Kiat building sign.
Right? Thought so. So Mini Sneaky, the only one crossing Broadway, and looks an awful lot like they're going to get across.
Looks like a south heavy push here.
Very south heavy push. We've got 2 in the southwest block looking for
North Star.
picks.
Also, looks like he's ready for a south push, but he's going to be all alone. He might get overwhelmed. But they got a ways to go before they get to him. If you peek smart, you might get somebody. Sharkfish picks up Murphy.
And
And
Snakebite
Snakebite
gets a
with a
refrag. Yep. And a confirm.
Yeah, they're coming in from the south.
Cap Doctori calls that hard south push. However, Mini Sneaky. Mobstar able to.
Yeah, there's one on the
look at
south
this
wall
frag
here
by
trying to
Snakebite.
push east.
That's a pretty good frag. Nice attempt, but Mobstar is inside the construction area behind the wall.
Yeah, there's two of them here.
Ace of Spades and Anna from the far southeast, making their way up to the east side right now.
Snakebite able to take Mobstar from the scaffold.
Tell you what, that opens the east side up a lot. Uncle Face. Picks Anna up.
Yeah. What I'm really looking at here, I like this south push and there's lots of activity, but I don't know if Shadow King's really counting on Sneaky being here on the north road.
They were not. The weather was taken out.
Yep.
AK-5C shots to the face.
So Shadow King's down to those two defenders I was talking about. You must have two to effectively defend this objective. Uncle Face and Cap Doctore.
Cap is in the smoke. Mini Sneaky's pushing his way into that building.
Now it's not cappable from here. When Sneaky gets into the cap radius, I will start a timer here.
Uncle Face almost kills Cap Doctore. Oh wow.
Wow.
What a push.
Ace of Spades with the headshot.
Oh fuck! I missed it. I was gonna catch that.
Murphy's Maniacs. That was a strong push.
Very strong.
I was watching them the whole time. I didn't even get to see where the defense was set up other than Mobstar's position in the construction area.
Yeah. No, that was a really effective spread. They were all in the right places. Good spread of points as well. Sneaky and Snakebite with two apiece, and Ace of Spades picking up Cap Doctore at the end there. Nothing to complain about.
Mostly south heavy push. I'm surprised the Shadow Kings didn't try to send one to maybe probe for a flank around that west side, but maybe they didn't realize till it was too late where the spawn was. Four went across from west to east on that south side, essentially, with Mini Sneaky being the only one that kind of worked their way up towards the center bazaar area. And so those four in the south that headed for the southeast and worked their way north from there were pretty effective.
Yeah, it really highlights what we were saying at the beginning while we were waiting for them to launch that first round. The options tactically to you from the southwest spawn, they're tactically more sound because they're more varied. It's not always the same push.
Right. The quick spawn is a quick spawn. Usually if that happens, you know about it immediately because they're pre-firing through windows to trying to get you before you set up onto your defense positions.
Yeah, from that quick spawn, just in case the Shadow Kings don't get it, I'm just going to fly it real quick. You're spawning over in this area, and you are through West Courtyard and contacting through windows in the first 7-8 seconds of the round.
It's almost immediate. It's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. As soon as you get through that west courtyard area, right through those windows, you can see through the windows all the way across the bazaar into the east courtyard.
Just looking at the ladder there, the ship ladder, under the mechanic sign in the center market. I've always wanted that much verticality out of this game.
Imagine that. Oh
Right.
My goodness. Does a drone fit in there?
Oh, that'd be a great spot.
The drone does go up there. You can fly up the ladder. Nice.
So I think we're going to see a very different play out of the Shadow Kings. They get the same spawn. Luello and Sharkfish keeping that south push. And a 3-man push crossing Broadway. And going for that push across the center market by the looks of it.
Snakebite throwing smoke to get across Broadway there into the south.
Now we do have that
Couple of
flanker. So Snakebite does call out that he wasn't seen on his cross. He's now crossed into the southeast courtyard there. Lueller might just be able to pick him up.
I think he saw him. He's holding that window pretty hard.
Oh, he
He
sure
must have
is.
seen him run in there.
Oh.
Ooh, that was close. My goodness, that was close. That was close. Snakebite almost
There we
almost
go.
exposing himself. Weller gives up, and Snakebite pieced the window. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Anna
Anna.
takes Uncle Face
-1. I go 4.
from under the pickup truck on North Street.
Oh, all the way across.
I'm waiting to see an onslaught in the next couple minutes here in the chat about my overlay. I was able to catch the first kill. I got the overlay sorted before the first kill. Sorry about that, guys. The commentary was good though. You knew what was happening.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Sharkfish is over here crossing Broadway. There's a couple lasers there. Snakebite potentially.
Snakebite is still in a pretty dangerous position here. Only because I don't know if Llewellyn is positive.
Snakebite does get Sharkfish.
Now
No.
Llewellyn knows somebody's there.
Llewellyn has managed to get. Oh.
Got another.
Snakebite proving to be very dangerous on his flank into the south. Didn't even go that far into the south. Just stopped right there and let them come.
Don't you tell me no. They told me no.
Cap Doctori watching from Kia, looking for Snakebite.
One just went into the refrigerator.
He does call him out. Sneaky trying to get a line on a Mobstar. Mobstar able to get Murphy.
There's one in that little nook where I think Shark goes.
Now we just caught a little
At the sharp angle in the north.
little glimpse of the Shadow King's communication. You know, Shark's corner where Shark goes.
Yeah.
Now this cross is going to be difficult. Snakebite's got a real good line from the red pickup truck there.
Cap is still calling him out. He just doesn't see him behind the red truck. Can't see him. There's too much cover behind the market canopies there.
This is a really good defense. And a spot here is super powerful under that truck, especially when the players, Marsoc players, get close.
Mm-hmm. Mobstar looks like he's gonna get across here. He is. Mobstar gets the refrag. Mini Sneaky picks Captain up. Mobstar picks him up immediately after. Snakebite pushing his flank and gets
Wow. Good call on Snakebite there.
I told you where.
If not for that rotation, Mobstar might have gotten into a position to cap on that one.
Yeah, possible. I mean, Anna had the quick access to the north alleyway there, down from the truck that
Yep.
they were hiding behind. But yeah, Mobstar could have possibly had tablet out there if Snakebite didn't push through that Kiat market.
So on this map, Snakebite going 5-0 in 2 rounds. So absolute top fragger on that one. Only a couple headshots came out of that round.
There's a couple.
Yeah.
I think Snakebite picked up 3 on this one alone. He picked up Sharkfish at the beginning. Sharkfish was on the south side of the Kiat market. Snakebite shot across Broadway there, picked him up, and then got Llewellyn with the peak into that southeast courtyard. Continued his flank to the refrigerator room, to the red truck, to the ice cream truck, and into the Kiat market to shoot Mobstar in the back of the face.
Yeah. No, that was a really, really good late rotation there by Snakebite, responding to that smoke.
Oh yeah.
They definitely had a good count. Murph's Maniacs definitely had a good count on that one, and they played like they did. That was very sound sound play tactically at the end. Looks like we got a key out objective now. Shadow Kings are going to have to be careful. This is a highly, highly cappable objective. Murphy's Maniacs could 100% end the scrim right now.
They can. They've proven to have the ability to be pretty aggressive and to kind of brute force their way
Never mind.
down one avenue. So the Shadow Kings are gonna have to buckle down and try to pick up a couple of those maniacs early.
Alright, I'm gonna hit blue room. I'm gonna hit blue room right here on this side.
Murphy's Maniacs coming in from the east.
Now, if I'm Snakebite 5-0, I'm feeling comfortable. I'm feeling aggressive, and it looks like he might be. Just that, pushing through blue room.
He's going straight into the market.
Yep.
But he goes down. Mobstar and Llewellyn both kill Snakebite.
Cap Doctori takes
Man.
sneaky.
Minus one far east.
This is what Shadow Kings needed right here.
Yeah, they need
The
to break that
momentum
momentum.
Yeah, the momentum is immediately squashed. We got Sharkfish in the far west. And he's going to run into Murphy. Sees him. Misses the shots. Sharkfish survives somehow. He is stuck behind that Jersey barrier.
What an amazing smoke by Sharkfish.
Unbelievable.
So I was
How
trying to
did
get
he
over to
stand
catch that a little earlier. Sharkfish smoked the cross, waited for the pre-fire on the smoke, and then was able to zero in on that pre-fire. So,
Wow.
yeah, that was a very good call. I like that. I'll be stealing that. I never like to see Sharkfish on the opposite side of a lobby.
That guy's sneaky, man. Freaking imaginative.
Nothing makes
Shadow
me...
King still 5 up.
Yeah, 5-2 advantage for Shadow Kings, which, given what we saw in Downfall and what we've seen so far in Bazaar, I'm not going to count out Ace of Spades here and Anna.
No, not at all. Not at all. Sharkfish sees Ace of Spades in the scaffolding and somehow does not get a single round to go through that plywood. Or those planks.
That's going to make Anna think twice about crossing Broadway. And I'm pretty sure that Sharkfish
It's a dangerous cross.
Oh, Sharkfish is rotating. He's not holding that position.
Oh, he's pushing for the flank.
Yep. I'm going to leave
Little
Sharkfish for
smoke
a minute.
coming in for Ace of Spades to get across the street, and is going to have to run it.
Yeah, that is a good cross.
That's the technique I use when I'm crossing open areas as well. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Hang on one second.
Watch your right side, especially.
All right.
Watch that northeast outskirts side. We got 3 minutes.
Last two guys from Murphy's Maniacs in the northeast courtyard.
Good comms
Looks like
coming
they're
out of them,
holding
though.
it down.
Excellent comms. They're noting the time. They're checking those meta defensive spots.
Get in. Alright, let's occupy these buildings.
Ooh, major cap of spades. Mario timing loses the shootout against Ace of Spades. I can't believe that.
Alright, let's smoke OBJ.
203 smoke is out.
Did that not hit him?
Mobstar looks a little exposed here.
One from the northeast as well.
So they've called out the two, and there's Sharkfish
Sharkfish.
on that flank.
4v1. And a 1917 left alone in the northeast
Out
corner of
front,
the Kia
like in
building.
front of the bazaar.
Shank Sharkfish is going to see this this cross, maybe some onward timing. Ah,
Oh, he's going
Sharkfish rotates.
What is he doing? Oh, he's gonna try to rotate for yet another flank.
Just when Sharkfish is watching this in the future, and I know you will, buddy. I'm learning everything you do. I'm watching. I am sick of being tired of, I'm sick and tired of being upset to see you on the other side of a lobby, bud.
I'm taking notes all the time. Sharkfish likes to.
Yeah. Nothing hurts my feeling than seeing Sharkfish's side of a lobby full.
Oh man, damn it! Anna is sneaking in to the Kiat here.
This is the only option, I think, at this. When you're the last one, if you can make this
1v4.
cross, I actually think that this is capable.
This could happen.
Yeah. This is capable all day.
You're not peeking. Mobstar takes a peek and doesn't see her.
I'm coming around the corner.
Oh my goodness. Sharkfish, shut your mouth. Stop talking.
Yep, there we go.
Llewellyn was watching from the market.
Yep.
I tell you what, that was a pretty valiant effort by Anna. 1v4 at the end. Made it to tablet out.
Yeah.
Honestly, if the smoke wasn't thrown and Anna was just in the prone, might have got that cap.
Yep. I think so.
Might have got it. Might have snuck right in there and got it.
I think if Anna hadn't shot Sharkfish, I think that could have been a cap. That's what gave away that position.
Well, you know what though? I don't think they had a choice. Sharkfish was running up on them.
Absolutely.
So they kind of had to. But that's what forced the immediate push. As soon as that happened, into the building, smoke out, tablet out, go for it. They were essentially out of time anyway, 33 seconds remaining.
That's plenty of time to cap. 33 seconds from inside a Kiat, that's all the time I need.
That's a lot of time. Shadow King's turn to push Kiat objective.
I'm going to I think this is going to be the momentum shift that Shadow Kings need. If they can take this, so they took the defensive round, they stopped Murphy's Maniacs after a number of unanswered rounds, and if they can take this Marsoc, they're back in the game. So hopefully, for their sake, the momentum stops here.
So it was 4-1 on Subway for Shadow Kings, right? 4-1 on Downfall for Murphy's Maniacs.
That is correct.
Is that right?
That's right.
Oh, this is nice. Map 3 decider.
All right, and we're coming back with the Shadow Kings getting the southeast spawn.
Keep cross. Right ahead here, they can see you right off the top. That's how I always do.
Get across the street. If I can get across the street, I'll survive. If I don't, I'm gonna die.
So Sharkfish going for the very early push across Broadway, and I think he's going to have it.
In the bazaar, downstairs. In the bazaar, right side, downstairs.
He makes it.
Yep.
Him and Uncle Face both get across. Llewellyn is watching from across Center Street, Broadway. Major Calculator and Mobstar pushing up the east side. They're going to take the northeast corner and maybe come in from the north side of the objective.
So Murphy and Ace of Spades giving audio cues here. They're talking, and Sharkfish can hear them. I think we're going to see some contact here as well in the up in the north. Snakebite in the hut. Does Cap Doctori pre-fire it? Cap Doctori getting crunchy.
It is penetrable, right?
It is penetrable. But it's that decision you got to make. Do you give away your position to pre-fire the penetrable building or not?
Right. On the gamble that somebody's in there. Ooh, it looks like if he got. Oh!
Snakebite takes Mobstar.
Now the cat's out of the bag. Cap Doctori not going to pre-fire it. Oh,
all right. There's the refrag. Ace of Spades gets Uncle Face with a grenade. Ace of Spades. And Anna. Sharkfish takes 2.
Two.
Sharkfish not aware that he's the last one up. There we go.
I don't know what that was about. It was a little separated there
Yeah.
by the Shadow Kings. I'm not sure what the goal was or if there was a timed attack there or what, or if they were just kind of spreading out and playing onward. But it fell apart pretty quickly there.
Yeah, there wasn't. It from my point of view, it did look a little bit disjointed. There was good, good aggression management at the beginning, but from that first contact, it seems like everybody just kind of stood up and got shot in the head.
Yeah, it was weird. Like 3 or 4 people died all at the same time on both teams, and then it was down to 1 or 2.
So that gives Murphy's Maniacs a 3-1 advantage here on Bazaar. That's a really hard deficit to come back from.
It's going to be challenging.
Yep.
Shadow Kings are not out of it by any stretch. They're not out.
No.
But Murphy's Maniacs has proven to be a tough opponent today.
So as somebody who's played this objective many times with the Shadow Kings, I am comfortable to say they can take the Volk round. I mean, that's going to be my prediction. There's some very tight and effective defenses for this objective over on the east side tank here.
Yeah, Murphy's Maniacs is going to have to get some well-placed utility to get some rotation, to force some rotations, and hope to get some picks. But I'm pretty sure the Shadow Kings are going to be pretty tucked in on this one, as they have to be. They can't afford to lose this round.
Shadow King spawning northwest as far as possible from this objective.
Hey, how's
Correction, Murphy's Maniacs.
Still,
You know
it's
what?
still playing,
I
but I'm
can-
not seeing any.
You
I'm
know
not seeing
what?
any
You have to
comments in
watch
there in a
for
bit.
me.
No. 6 watching.
Okay, this is William. Who's here? Who's coming with me? Who's that?
Sharkfish heading north on that east
Hello,
side.
you. Which one are you? Ace?
Many.
Many.
Mobstar makes it across to the scaffolding. And Murphy's Maniac looks to be crossing to the south. 2 go across Broad Street into the south.
Hold on. Okay.
It's not the most common cross from that spawn, but it is highly effective. You can get into that east courtyard. First contact's probably coming out Broadway, you think?
I'm gonna bet that the 2 Murphinator and Snakebite are likely gonna push all the way across that south end.
Oh my lord, really?
Snakebite takes Mobstar.
Misfired.
Not a good start. Sharkfish is gonna be all alone here for a while. But he does have Waller picks up Ace of Spades. 4v4.
-1.
Anna and Mini Sneaky coming
Just keep
across the
my
north
left
side,
side covered.
heading east. We'll have to contend with Sharkfish eventually.
Eventually, they'll get there. Who do we have hiding
Murphinator
up
and
here?
Snakebite.
Major Cap Doctori taking that southeast interior building there.
Where is
Yeah, just
Lueller?
watch the left side.
Oh, Lueller's got a nice little line. Tablet on the shelf.
Cross.
Snakebite's about to cross it. No, he's not. He
Watch him
backs
below.
off.
Lots of intersecting lines here. Has Llewellyn got any audio cues?
Not yet, I don't think. Man, he is tucked in where he is, man.
Yeah, sure is. You can definitely
Oh,
hear
he's hearing
Murphinator now.
Murphy's.
Yep.
Yeah, he's definitely hearing Murphy's. That might take his attention off. No, it does not take his attention off of that cross. He is sticking to his line, and Snakebite is going to feel the wrath here in a second.
Oh, that C4 just misses.
Sharkfish is about to get some company over there.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll keep watching Snakebite here. Snakebite is slow peeking the corner. He's about to die. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Llewellyn takes.
Minus one.
There we go.
There's
I
more
gotta,
over
I
here
gotta get
near-
back
near me.
onto Sharkfish.
Mhm.
As much as I
I'll
didn't
keep an eye
want
on Murphy over here.
That's the thing with Onward is the action comes all at
Murphy.
once.
Murphy goes down.
Got him.
She aggressively pushed towards Lleweller. Too many footsteps. Sharkfish. Anna and Sneaky being
Sneaky.
very sneaky. Very sneaky. Splitting up. I think they have an idea where Sharkfish is, possibly. They seem to be surrounding him. Anna is in the building. They are literally separated by a cinder block wall.
One of them's gonna get crunchy.
Who's it gonna be? Mr. Sneaky is gonna have to cross Shark's line. Shark is not. Oh, this is a bad call by Sharkfish.
Yeah.
Onward timing might save him. Does not.
Oh.
Oh, wow, I can't believe he pulled off a trade there. Mr. Sneaky should have had that. Hands down, Sharkfish got lucky.
But with 1:28 left, Anna's just now realizing that was a trade.
I thought for sure Mr. Sneaky had Sharkfish dead to rights.
Yeah. Sharkfish was the victim of Onward timing, and Mr. Sneaky was the victim of Onward corners.
Yeah.
Hitboxes.
It just didn't step out fast enough.
Those hitboxes on some of these walls, they can sneak up on you. Uncle Pace with a very close grenade onto Anna 1917.
Oh, that was close. Under a minute. What can Anna pull off? Everybody's looking in this direction. They know where she's at.
Smoke
on
comes out.
OBJ. And another. It's Christmas time.
Yep, Christmas smokes. Free fire coming out of Anna. And Lleweller takes the privilege.
All right, Shadow Kings did their job, just like you said. Should have been an easy Volk round, and it was. They still had three or four up. 3 up.
That was a 3 up.
Done.
Lleweller pulling his weight here, 6 and 3.
Nice. Nice. He got 3, I think, on that round right there.
Yes, he did.
I'm not
The
mistaken.
final kill, Murphy and whoever else it was.
Snake-
Was that Snakebite that came around that
Snakebite,
corner?
yep.
Yeah.
Snakebite was over there in the south with Murphy, if I'm not mistaken. Nicely done, Shadow Kings. But now the real challenge is they got to win the Marsoc round.
I'm expecting to see a Marsoc round come out of the Shadow Kings at this point.
Question is, how much pressure can they put on, and can they force a cap?
This is, like I said, this is the right objective on this map. I can't call a cap or a definitive victory on the Marsoc round for them. I was confident to call the victory on the Volk round. I'm very familiar with some of their defensive plays, but they can take this round. They're very capable of it, and I expect to see it, but I'm not willing to call it yet.
It's really honestly all a matter of controlling the aggression, because Murphy's Maniacs has been not totally aggressive. They've been somewhat conservative, but they've been sending out a flanker, often Snakebite, to go out and disrupt the offensive push further from OBJ to slow them down, get them looking for that flanker. If they can manage to stop that flanker immediately and contain the defense to a quadrant of the map, then it could be dangerous for Murphy's Maniacs.
Shadow King's got an interesting split here. We've got Lleweller heading all the way to the west. We got Major Cap Doctori pushing for that east courtyard, and 3 pushing up through the center market.
Somebody
Sharkfish,
is
Uncle
watching
Face,
this
and
line.
Lobstar.
What is that?
Uncle
Mini
Face.
Sneaky. So is this what it how clear it looks when you're playing PCVR version of Onward
Yes.
in the headset? It looks
Yes.
this clear far away.
Okay.
Jeez, not even fair.
Actually, one cross to the south. One cross to the south.
So Anna gets a good call out on the
Don't
Weller.
care, that's fine.
This is an interesting defense. Anna and Ace of Spades right on the back of the tank there.
Hey, anyone watching the south
I
side?
would be
That
very
is
uncomfortable,
interesting.
right?
A well thrown nade. I mean, but honestly, who would throw a nade there? Because who would be sitting behind the tank? Right? Shots going out. Ace of Spades is trying to murk someone. Oh, he gets taken
Sharkfish.
off. Vertus to the face. Ace of Spades behind the tank. It doesn't last.
Murphy able to take off the face.
Mark was looking for Anna.
Oh, Mobster takes Anna.
Mobstar downs Anna. Sharkfish does him with honor of finishing it off.
Sharkfish
Wow.
Murfinator. I'm not giving you the headshot animation there, Sharkfish. That was a down.
Oh, Sharkfish almost
Almost
gets
gets
the
it.
trade on Mini Sneaky. 2v2. Chaos ensues on tank objective here. Major Capactor is pushing in from. Oh, he gets taken out by Snakebite.
He does get a piece of snake bite, but not enough.
He did. He did.
All right, let's see what's. Let's see. So they do have a good call out.
Where is Mobstar?
Mobstar, I have an overlay and music and everything. If you can pull this off, buddy.
Mini Sneaky's going to be hearing Mobstar's footsteps here for sure. Now that he's running. Three and a half minutes, Mobstar.
Nothing but
Use that
time. Mobstar rocking a loadout with his night vision.
If he can pick up Snakebite, he's got a good shot here. That's going to cause Mini Sneaky to panic a bit, get him to run out.
Snakebite is. There's going to be some onward timing here, for sure.
Isn't there always?
Snakebite looking for center, looking for the northeast. Mobstar sees. Oh, gives away his position.
Gives away his position. Snakebite's going to rotate around the building. Mobstar is ready for it, but does not make the shots.
Not
Murphy,
at all.
Maniacs.
So Murphy's Maniacs takes the map and the scrim. Snakebite VR 10 and 3. There's our top fragger. Sharkfish 8 and 6. In close but not good enough second there.
So close, so close. But Snakebite for sure, man. Did a lot of damage, a lot of flanking. On this one, he was on OBJ. He was kind of defending the tank effectively. Took out Major Cat Victoria on his northeast push, and I picked up two more. I think besides just Mobstar. I think there was another one. Nicely done, Murphy's Maniacs.
Yeah, no, that was phenomenal. Really definitive victory there on Downfall 4-1. Excellent performances from. Was it Anna on Downfall or Ace?
Anna.
It was Anna with all those SKS headshots. Yep.
Yeah. Long range AUG headshots. I don't even who does that.
Only saw the one with
crazy.
the AUG, but quite a few out of the SKS there.
Yeah.
And then
Nice
obviously Snakebite putting in the work here as well on Bazaar. So yeah, what a great showing. I think that's going to be it. The teams are leaving, so they played their 3 maps. I'm not used to casting 3 maps anymore. There's been a few experimental casts we've done lately, but
It's different.
Yeah.
Different. This went longer than I thought it would, but
yeah, this was 2 hours.
good match. Good match for sure.
Well, Gunn, thank you so much for joining me. It's always
Anytime, man.
always a pleasure. Always very helpful to have some skilled commentary there while I'm stumbling around trying to figure out what I'm doing.
I talk to people for a living, so this part's easy.
Yeah, it's the part I need help with, so I appreciate it, buddy.
You got it, man. Anytime.
All right, I
Good-
will
great
catch you
time as
later,
always.
man.
Later.
All right.
life just
Don't do it!
happening.
John Wick, man.